there is no defendant in the. I'm the defendant in the case. Am I the defendant in the case? There's no victim. There's no victim to my crime, correct?
You have drug charges: possession of methamphetamine, possession of paraphernalia, and driving while suspended are your 3 charges.
Yeah, but no victim, correct?
Alright guys, today I'm about to show you one of the dumbest sovereign citizens I've ever seen on this channel. Honestly, this guy seriously needs a law book. Maybe 5 of them, because he clearly has no idea what's going on. And get this, he literally didn't even know he was the defendant in the case. Imagine walking into a courtroom and not realizing you're the one on trial. How does that even happen? I want you guys to tell me in the comments, on a scale from 1 to 10, how dumb do you think this guy is? I'll give you my rating at the end, and let me just say this, it's definitely above 10. Now, I don't know if this guy is mentally struggling or not, so I'm going to try to keep things...
Good afternoon. Your name, sir?
David Walker.
Your Honor, it looks like he has 2 files.
I see that. All right, we'll next take up 2 cases, both entitled State of Kansas. All right, we'll first take up 22 CR 508. This is my case. Mr. Walker, you failed to appear in front of me on July 17th for your preliminary hearing control docket. Where were you that day?
Didn't say for sure, sir.
Okay, well, I issued a bench warrant bond forfeiture and set a new bond in the amount of $10,000 cash or surety. Are you still representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
You want to continue representing yourself?
Look at me. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the paper. Yes, sir. Don't have any money to.
Pardon?
Yes, I guess I'll represent myself.
Okay. You understand that if you can't afford to hire an attorney, one would be appointed for you.
I don't know what he would do for me.
Okay. Well, he could provide you legal advice and perhaps advance any defenses you may have had, but if you want to represent yourself, you have that right. I just want to make sure you understand that if you can't afford an attorney and would like to have one represented you, I would appoint one for you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you wish to continue representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
The docket notes don't reflect if a waiver of counsel was ever signed. Do you have any notes that would reflect that he's waived counsel on the record or otherwise, Ms. Norris?
Your Honor, I just note that on December 30th of 2022, defendant stated that he would hire his own counsel, and then he had a failure to appear, and on May 5th, we did not appoint any counsel. I don't show an actual waiver, and the notes don't reflect that he did a waiver on the record. It just says that he would hire his own attorney.
Okay. Well, Mr. Walker, you've indicated here on the record that you wish to waive your right to an attorney and represent yourself. So I'm going to have you, if the jail has one, sign a waiver of counsel. Do you have a form?
I believe so.
All right. Can you read through that? Make sure you understand it. If you have any questions, be sure to ask me.
There is no defendant in the. I'm the defendant in the case. Am I the defendant in the case?
Now do you guys see why I thought this guy might be mentally challenged? And look, I'm the last person who would ever make fun of someone with real disabilities. But honestly, something here just doesn't add up. This guy was literally offered free legal counsel, and he declined it. Now he's sitting there about to sign a form confirming that he understands the risks of representing himself in court. And his first question to the judge is, am I the defendant? Like, seriously, can someone explain this in the comments? Because I genuinely can't figure it out. Is this part of some sovereign citizen script? Or is this guy just completely clueless? I mean, even if you know absolutely nothing about the law, you should at least know whether you're the defendant or not, especially when you're walking into court while already incarcerated. And if this really is part of the Sovereign Citizen Act, then honestly, this might be one of the least convincing.
There's no victim. There's no victim to my crime, correct? The crime that I'm accused of, there is no victim in the crime.
The state of Kansas, you have drug charges, possession of methamphetamine, possession of paraphernalia, and driving while suspended are your 3 charges.
Yeah, but no victim, correct? No victim in the crime? No victim?
I'm not sure I understand your question and what that has to do with your waiver of counsel.
Well, I'm the defendant. There must be someone making a claim that
The state of Kansas is making the charges against you, Mr. Walker.
The state of Kansas is the victim.
The state of Kansas charged you with these crimes. Do you wish to represent yourself, or do you wish to have an attorney representing you?
I will represent myself.
You've got a waiver of counsel in front of you, correct?
Yes, I suppose so. Why do I need to sign? Why do I need to sign it? Why do I need to sign this?
Because I like to have it documented in the file that you understand that you have a right to have an attorney representing you, and that if you can't afford to hire one would be appointed for you. And you understand that, and knowing those rights, you wish to represent yourself. That just documents that for the court file.
What I don't understand is why there is charges against me when there is no victim.
All right, Mr. Walker, I'm not going to play this game this afternoon. I'm going to set this case
Why are we playing a game
in front of me on.
asking questions?
The judge really needs to let this guy get his questions on the record, because apparently he's got some very important ones coming up. Questions like, am I incarcerated right now? And are you the judge? Seriously though, this guy desperately needs a reality check. Part of me thinks this sovereign citizen might actually be playing dumb, or maybe even acting crazy on purpose. Asking the judge on the record whether he's the defendant could be some kind of attempt to look confused so he could try to appeal later. If you didn't know, there's actually a legal strategy called ineffective assistance of counsel. Sometimes defendants try to claim they didn't understand their rights or the charges against them in order to get a verdict thrown out. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy is trying to set something like that up for himself. But what do you guys think so far? Is he pretending to be clueless, or is he really just this?
October.
Trying to understand.
Mr. Walker, your case is being set on October 10th at 2:30 in front of myself, and that will be done by Zoom. That's the felony preliminary hearing control docket, October 10th at 2:30.
Your Honor.
You've got a $10,000 cash or surety bond on that case.
Yeah. I was wondering if I wouldn't be able to have access to certain legal things to be able to put my case up.
I believe they've got a law library there at the jail. I'm not sure what kind of access they provide to you, but you can consult with somebody there at the jail.
Okay.
All right, I'm now going to take up 22 CR 398. This is Judge Webster's case. Looks like you failed to appear in front of her on July 31st. She set a new bond for $6,000 cash or surety. You've already had a first appearance, so I'm going to set this in front of Judge Webster on October 30th at 9 o'clock in the morning. That will be by Zoom, October 30th at 9 o'clock in the morning. So, Ms. Norris?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Your Honor, was the the time for court on October 10th for 22 CR 508, was that 2:30?
That's correct.
Just clarifying. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, we'll be in recess. Mr. Walker, you are excused. Thank you.
Well, it's pretty clear this guy won't be getting out anytime soon. And honestly, it's kind of ironic. Too bad he didn't get free counsel. Oh wait, he actually was offered free legal counsel and still rejected it. I know sovereign citizens often believe in all kinds of conspiracies about the courts having no jurisdiction. But what I don't understand is why they don't at least accept standby counsel. I mean, the law is going to come down on you no matter what. If they truly believe the court has no authority, then why not just refuse to engage at all? Honestly, that would almost make more sense than repeating the same scripted arguments we hear every time. But instead, they get stuck in these strange beliefs and end up rejecting real help when it's right in front of them. This guy was literally offered assistance and turned it down like it was some kind of trap. Now he's in an even worse situation because he doesn't even seem to understand the basics of his own case. And yeah, I do feel a little bad for him. Maybe he's confused or struggling in some way. But that still doesn't make the sovereign citizen rabbit hole any less damaging. At the end of the day, the legal system doesn't really care what someone believes about jurisdiction. The court is still going to move forward regardless. Honestly, it's a little sad to watch, even if it's also kind of unbelievable at the same time. If this guy had just used a bit of common sense, he could have had someone helping him navigate the system instead of standing there asking if he's the defendant. But anyway, let me know what you guys thought about this whole court hearing. Was this guy playing dumb, or does he genuinely have no idea what's going on? Either way, this was definitely one of the most chaotic cases I've covered. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.